today. We're going to do inequalities, and today we're going to be working on an OR statement. So now just to review, OR, okay? If I go to the movies or I go to dinner, only one of the things happen, only one part is true, right? Where an and, if I go to the movies and I go to dinner, both parts were true, okay? So what we're going to look at today is we're going to graph things, and all the numbers have to do is be true for one or the other. It doesn't have to be true for both, so we're not looking for an overlapping today. Today we are looking for what has marking on it, what's been shaded, okay? Whatever gets shaded or marked up is the answer, okay? So, and we're overlapping, or we're just going to graph both and see what we got, okay? All right, so a compound inequality containing OR is true if only one of the inequalities are true. So the number only has to be true for one or the other. It does not have to be true for both. Okay? All right. So the graph of a compound inequality containing OR is they call it union. We are going to ask ourselves the question, what has been shaded? Okay, so what has been shaded? That's our big dog right there today. Okay, whatever has a marking on it is going to be an answer today. Okay, all right, so now let's look down here at number 1. Okay, all right, Chloe starts off. B is greater than 2. How do we graph that?
So you put the not close in the circle over to
Good, and then shade which way?
3.
To the right, yeah, you're doing good. Okay, good. Okay, so now if I go to the next one here, Quentin, how do I graph the second one there? B is less than or equal to -3.
-3, 1 left.
You said close on -3, and you're saying it goes this way?
No, left.
Oh, left, sorry. Good, very good, okay? So now, you're just looking at what has blue on it. Whatever has blue on it is your answer, all right? So in this case, I went ahead and just put it straight on my line because they're going to shoot out. A typical OR will shoot out, okay? So typical ORs are going to shoot out, ands are usually coming in together, all right? So in this case, this is my answer. Whatever has blue on it is your solution, and you move on, okay? All right, so let's try the next one here. So if I'm looking at this guy, first off, what's got to happen with this 3 is greater than or equal to Q? What needs to happen there first? Good, we need to flip it, so or rewrite it, really. Okay? So now if I'm kind of looking at this, I'm actually going to show my work above now. I've got a closed circle on 3. I'm heading out. And I've got a closed circle on 1, heading out. Now, what's been shaded? In other words, where do I have blue at? Where do I have blue at on this?
1 and over.
Nope.
3 and
3 and over, right? It's not overlapping. I don't care about the overlapping part. What has a marking on it? Everything from 3 over has a marking, so everything from 3 over is your answer. Okay? So your only answer here will be Q is less than or equal to 3. We're not even going to include the 1 in a final answer when we start writing our final answers. Okay? So whatever has blue on it is your answer. Okay? All right, so let's try number 3 now. Again, we're going to rewrite. So D greater than -3. All right, so I'm going to put a closed circle on, open, right? On -3, we're going to head to the right. And open on 2 and head to the right. So now they're both open. Yeah, they should both be open.
Oh, okay.
So now if I'm looking at this, what has blue on it? Everything, right? Hasn't everything been marked at least once? Okay, again, we don't care about overlapping on ORs. All we care about is what has a marking on it, what has, in our case, blue on it. Everything has blue on it. So if everything has blue on it, what's your answer gonna be? Say that again? All reals. Every number will work because everything has blue on it. Okay? Okay, so and where they're overlapping or what has a marking on it. Okay? Alright. So now the nice thing about or statements is you don't have to worry about writing them in a special form. We don't have to worry about shoving it or scrunching it all together. Okay? On an or statement, you're going to write this guy, you're going to stick the word or in the middle, and you're going to write this guy. And that's going to be your answer. There's no special way to write an or. Or will always have an or in it. Okay? Unless there's some sort of special case going on with it. Okay? Like all reals. Okay? So or will always have the word or in it. Okay? So how do I start by writing this first guy? What will we do there? Kevin?
X is less than or equal to -3.
Very good. Then you stick the word or in the middle. All right, Kevin, what about that second part there?
X is greater than or equal to 3.
Good. So x is greater than or equal to 3. And that's your answer. There's no fancy way of writing this. You just write both of them down and put the word or in between. Okay? All right, take a second, try number 5 on your own. Number 5 on your own.